You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area biafra phobia mentality. See, set mazin nam the can free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, most I judge a bless Biafra, Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra, conscientiousness bless Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio, Rinom go be to Sokoto, Boo, Sa Amadou Bello, they massacred the Hausa, Marigi and Pura. What about the Shua, Zamfara and Adamawa? Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom, Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canories, these reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine, fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move.
Lala Igbo, they will be.
I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they had like the man called Sheikh Gumi. Terrorist, Sheva, this is not me. Terrorist, Ali Ibrahim Batami. Terrorist, Boko Haram in the army. Terrorist, they stop the people from farming. Terrorist, Abu Bakr Malami. Terrorist, mainstream media swami. Terrorist, now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra's fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Bless Biafra.
Thank you.
Let's go. Run them out of do the one and the one. Run them out now. Run them out now. Divided nations, decent playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU, all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra. That was given way Biafra.
Let us pray.
Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla na ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla na ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etugha eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe na ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onwe ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anakpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị wee na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gocha wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtọ na eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị onwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nzọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngosi si gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị dịfe nwanya bụ isi ala nye iwe napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija ma na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile kakasịsigo ebe ahụ ọnụ ha wee daa hapụghị iku n'ọzọ obodo ekwensu bụ uzu ala ọkwa n'iyi eze ebube dị ngozi anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkwa ha nsọ gị na-asị na enweghị iche ọzọ egwezuga gị anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwere onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị mmadụ onye ka na-arịọ gị ise presiding over.
Ndewo maazị, ndewo onye ndu, ndewo ọ ga-adịrịrị gị la mma onye ndu, ọ ga-adịrịrị gị la mma ka na ị ga-adị ka echi ada akwụ akwụ. Ndewo onye ndu, mana ihe adịgo tu maazị Mkewu oke nke ga-ewepụ maazị Mkewu nke okay, this one is the first one. Okay, let's see. All right, let's hear him again.
Nigeria bribes every ambassador that comes to Nigeria. They give you loads of money, so you will never report what is happening in Nigeria. You don't know that. Your diplomats presiding over the slaughter of the innocent. You cannot speak the truth. We are in the middle of a war. The Fulanis have levied war on every indigenous population, ethnic group in Nigeria. All of you can see it. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place in turmoil, not making it onto the front pages of newspapers all over the world. Nobody talks about it because they are all compromised. They've been bribed. Nigeria bribes every ambassador that comes to Nigeria. They give you loads of money, so you will never report what is happening in Nigeria. You don't know that. Your diplomats presiding over the slaughter of the innocent. You cannot speak the truth. We are in the middle of a war. The Fulanis have levied war on every indigenous population, ethnic group in Nigeria. All of you can see it. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place in turmoil, not making it onto the front pages of newspapers all over the world. Nobody talks about it.
Nobody.
Because they are all compromised. They've been bribed.
Repeat it again.
Nigeria bribes every ambassador that comes to Nigeria. They give you loads of money, so you will never report what is happening in Nigeria. You don't know that. Your diplomats presiding over the slaughter of the innocent. You cannot speak the truth. We are in the middle of a war. The Fulanis have levied war on every indigenous population, ethnic group in Nigeria. All of you can see it. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place in turmoil, not making it onto the front pages of newspapers all over the world. Nobody talks about it because they are all compromised. They've been bribed.
Oh my God. You see this man? You see this man? That's why he is the only genuine prophet. They call him prophet because he speaks the truth. And everything he says has ever come to pass. He doesn't paint words. He doesn't cover evil. He sees evil, he calls it evil. And he's fearless. He has always been ready to die for what he believes in. That's why they hate him. That's why he's still suffering till today. And he, because of this suffering, Nigeria put him through. I was telling them from the get-go, look, the more you hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more catastrophe will befall you. They think we are joking. I'm telling you, had they released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and upheld justice for him, maybe, the truth is that what is going on now, Tinubu is not the one that started it. Tinubu is reaping from the sins of his predecessors and the people he surrounded himself with and is working with. And because Tinubu came into the scene of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he refused to vindicate himself, wash his hands away from it. He is partaking in the sin of holding a righteous man. It is just like when Pilate saw what the Jewish people did to Jesus. Pilate said, I will give you Barabbas. Barabbas is a criminal, a notorious criminal. Take Barabbas. This man have done nothing. I don't want to partake in his blood. Please take Barabbas. Do you know what the Jewish people said? They said, his blood be upon our head and upon our children's children. Was it the Jewish people that said they rejected Christ? They said, his blood be upon our head and on our children's children. Do you know what Pontius Pilate did? In the presence of all of them, Pontius Pilate asked them, bring a bowl and bring me water and soap. He washed his hands. He dried his hands. He said, my hands are clean from his blood. Oh yeah, you people. He said he's your king. You people want to take his life. Oh yeah, Ngwanu, take him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any sin. Tinubu knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is completely innocent. He knows. And everybody that is advising Tinubu, he knows that they are deceiving him. I have been lauding it every day. I have been saying it every day. This man, you are holding him in a dungeon. You don't know what him and his God are communicating. The last time he surfaced, he told you people, you think that God of justice is not alive? Okay, you want me to remind you? I will remind you of what he said. In your court, all the press people that are today running left, right, and center, looking for how they will cover Nigeria. And the more you try to cover Nigeria, the more Nigeria is exposed. The more you are chucking your head out and saying, okay, what do we do now to cover it? Ruben Abati will come out. The other one, Channels, will come out. Wike will go to the news station to say, I am a Christian. All of them now are claiming that they are Christians. And all of them are saying, there is no genocide in Nigeria. Nigeria is a peaceful place. No genocide. The more they come out, the more their nyash is opening. Some of the things that are hidden are coming out. And their body language is showing that, oh, these people are they are evil. They are evil. Only your body language alone. These people, they did it. You know, there's a way you will be denying something. You try to deny it. The person will look at you and say, but wait, am I not coming to help you to fight this fight? What is it that you are trying to cover? And you are denying. They look at you and say, hey, yeah, all of you. No wonder. Ted Cruz is increasing the volume. Now, you know what they are doing now? They will be picking them one by one. Oh, recently, you know the man they call Kwankwaso? Kwankwaso, now, they have brought that one out. You know the blasphemy law, that one is among them. Kwankwaso passed blasphemy law when he was governor of Kano State. Now, his name is now on the radar. You, all of you that have refused to speak up to the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his illegal rendition and his illegal trial continuing there, and you continue to send army into Biafra land. Whereas, you know, Biafra land is not where the problem of Nigeria is. The problem of Nigeria is in Aso Rock. The problem of Nigeria is in the north. The problem of Nigeria is in Zamfara, is in Borno. You are sending armies into Biafra land. You are sending helicopters to be bombing Biafra land. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the dungeon. When he closes his eyes like this, he will say, Chukwu Okike Abiama, I did not do these people anything. Why are they keeping me here? All I wanted was a good Nigeria, a better society, a country where there is good road, hospital, good leadership, transparency, justice, equity, and fairness. That's all I wanted. If they gave it to me, I wouldn't have asked for Biafra. And now I began to, when they refused to give it to me, I asked for Biafra, and they send their armies to unalive my people. Now they push out to the war. Right now, no more negotiation. It is either they give me Biafra or I die. And now they have no choice. It's either they give him Biafra or everything in the zoo will capsize. Everything in the zoo will capsize. Continue to hold him. Continue. The more you hold him, the more catastrophe will be for you. I am telling you, there's no way you can survive it. You will never get it right. I am the one that told you on this platform. I said it. No matter what you try to do, Nigeria, you will never get it right. No matter. Call 7,000 prophets. Kill 7,000 rams, goats. Do any form of sacrifice. Nigeria will never get it right. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have ever said, they're all coming. And as the more you hold him, the more catastrophe befall you. None of you will escape. And do you know what? I knew you will always harden your heart, because that's how God will punish you. If you don't harden your heart, God will not punish you, and Biafra will not come quickly. So you need to harden your heart, because the more you are trying to play the game of pretense and wayo and lies, hey, Donald Trump will continue to see your fakeness. No, you see what I'm seeing? I see some people saying Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that. He did this. He wants to put Nigeria in the list of country of concern, particular concern, as if Donald Trump have not done it before. This is what Donald Trump did before. Biden came and undid it. Donald Trump came back and said, look, this is where Nigeria belongs. And while he did it, he still had a meeting with Buhari. He told Buhari, the question Donald Trump asked Buhari, why are you killing Christians? Why are you killing Christians? Why did he say so? So that Buhari will stop taking the lives of Christians. Go and fix it. Let Christians live in peace. But instead, Buhari was equipping Boko Haram terrorists. They were equipping them. It was on the increase. They equipped them. Now you see people comparing Donald Trump with other presidents. They're comparing Donald Trump with Obama, George Bush, and the rest of them. Now, they know what they tell you. They tell you what America want to do. Donald Trump, America doesn't help people. They only invade. They want to invade Nigeria. The way they do, they did it in Iraq. They did it in Libya. They did it in Afghanistan. Now, please bring your ears closer. Let me tell you. Was it Donald Trump that invaded Iraq? The answer is no. Was it Donald Trump that invaded Libya? The answer is no. Was it Donald Trump that invaded Afghanistan? The answer is no. Was Donald Trump in support of all the lies they lied against Iraq to invade? Donald Trump was never in support. Was Donald Trump in support of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan? Donald Trump was never in support. Donald Trump is not a man that goes to fight. He doesn't like to fight war. So if Donald Trump decides to go to war, it means that he has tried every option. And then you took him for granted. And he's a fearless man. If Donald Trump was the one that went into Iraq, he would have gone into Iraq for the right reason. Donald Trump wouldn't have gone into Iraq with the lies they told about Iraq. Donald Trump wouldn't have invaded Libya because he wanted to take the life of Gaddafi. Donald Trump wouldn't have gone into Afghanistan to waste all the billions of dollars America wasted in Afghanistan because he knew he was not good. He would go there and fail. You understand? He doesn't invade. Donald Trump is not an invader. Donald Trump is a man of justice. He's not the one that invaded Iraq. Donald Trump did not invade Afghanistan. Donald Trump did not invade Libya. All the people that did all this invasion, you are comparing them to Donald Trump. Are you normal? Are you normal? The first tenure of Donald Trump, America had peace. America did not fight any war. Go and tell them. All the people that are coming to tell you, all these newsrooms. I saw this, what's his name? What's that her name? One lady like this in America. This is fashion, that Yoruba girl, that Yoruba lady, what's that her name again? That Yoruba lady that used to work in Sahara Reporters. What's her name again? That Yoruba lady that used to work in Sahara Reporters that now have her YouTube channel. And what's her name again? This Yoruba lady. I saw his video. What's the name of this Yoruba lady? Oh, this name just left my head now. Somebody remind me. Oh my God. I will remember her. And if I remember, I'll tell you guys. She worked with Dr. Damages when Dr. Damages was working with Sahara Reporters. What's that her name again? No, not Keme. Not Keme. No. She worked with her. Now she has a YouTube channel, a very big YouTube channel. You know, she worked with Dr. Damages. Adeola Fashion Adeola. That's her name, Adeola. I saw Adeola. Adeola is saying, invasion. You know, they are reminding you. They were reminding you what America did in Afghanistan, what America did in Iraq, what America did in Libya. Donald Trump, Adeola is her name. Donald Trump is not the one that went to Libya. It is Obama that went to Libya. Donald Trump did not go to Iraq. It is George Bush that went to Iraq. Donald Trump did not go to Afghanistan. Donald Trump was against all those moves they made. Donald Trump was against them because they went there invaded with lies, with deception. The things they would have done as genuine American presidents. The first tenure of Donald Trump did it. Donald Trump made Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Donald Trump stood strong for Israel. Even the war with Gaza, Donald Trump doesn't like that war. He said, look, let's do it. It is either Gaza listing and then take decision, we'll end that war. Senseless killing of innocent people. Donald Trump doesn't like it. Look at how he did it. Quickly, there was exchange of hostages and everything. Donald Trump came and said, he called the president of Ukraine. He said, why unnecessary bombing of people, taking lives anyhow? Why? If there are bad people, you take care of them. But look, for country to be fighting endless wars and people are just dying, Donald Trump doesn't like it. Look, with what Nigeria is doing, if Donald Trump eventually invade Nigeria out of the negligence of Tinubu and the rest of them, all these terrorists, Donald Trump will go straight to these terrorists, deal with them ruthlessly. That's why he said it will be sweet and clean. You know why it will be sweet and clean? Donald Trump will, first of all, clip all the terrorist organizers, all the terrorist sponsors. They know them. That's why when Dele Farotimi was saying, you know these people, you know what, I'm telling you, Donald Trump is not coming to Nigeria to fight that kind of Iraq or Libya war. No. That is why people like us are not worried at all. If Nigeria remains stubborn, Donald Trump will come in. And we know if Donald Trump comes in, he's not coming to hurt the civilians. He will make sure he deals with those political figures that have made life miserable for Christians. And if you watch now, it is those political figures, they are the ones that are running helter-skelter, trying to look for people that will do damage control for them because they know Donald Trump. All these Adeola that is doing all this damage control, coming to tell you they invaded Iraq, they invaded Syria, they invaded Libya, they invaded Afghanistan. Ask that shameless Adeola. Adeola, was it Donald Trump that invaded Iraq? Ask her. Was it Donald Trump that went to Libya to take the life of Gaddafi? Was it Donald Trump that went into Afghanistan? Why do you think Donald Trump did not support Europe for all the bomb they were supporting to bomb for the fighting Russia when they know that Ukraine cannot succeed in fighting or winning Russia? So you see how unique Donald Trump is? He's not a warmonger. Donald Trump is not an invader. Donald Trump is a man of justice. So when Donald Trump sees where there is injustice, he goes in there, deals with the injustice, gets the people that are affected, makes them free, and then there will be peace and joy for everybody. That's just it. That's just it. So all these people saying he's coming to invade, he's coming to take over, don't mind them. They are just liars everywhere. They are all liars everywhere. You know, most of the people that are saying all those things, go and look for Adeola. Adeola, fashion, fire. Adeola, she's a Democrat. And most of the people supporting Nigeria Donald Trump should not invade and all these things, they are Democratic Party. They supported Joe Biden. They supported Kamala Harris. Look for them. That's who they are. That is one angle that my brother Showore goes to that I don't like. I don't like it. Because Donald Trump is not an invader. So you might hate Donald Trump all you want, but Donald Trump, every decision he has taken so far, he gets them right. He's a good man. He's a good man. Because some of the deception and manipulations that, there was a time I was trying to go that error. I would try to misunderstand Donald Trump. God used someone special to correct me and say, no, that side you are going against Donald Trump. Stop it, because Donald Trump is the savior that God raised for our redemption. Look at it. It is happening. It is happening. It's happening. So, Nigeria, you can never get it right. Continue all your manipulation, continue all your deception. You will see how God will disgrace you. The only thing that will save Nigeria, first and foremost, the number one thing, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The number two thing, IPOB is not your enemy, it's not your problem. Remove all those your propaganda against IPOB. Remove it. Every problem you have within you, try and solve it within you. But you see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must release him. You see, IPOB, all these IPOB terrorists, IPOB proscribed, remove it from your tongue. Because you know there's nothing like IPOB proscribed or terrorist group. It doesn't exist. You see, Sultan of Sokoto that is telling you that jihad is to strive. Jihad is a good thing. And you are enjoying it. And you are covering up for him. And you are covering up for him. So, a lot of things to show us tonight. A lot of things to show us tonight. A lot of things to show us tonight. But let me first and foremost go to play some videos here. Let's see. Should I go up? Very dark man did a video this evening and he got it. He now eventually is getting it right. I asked a question today. I asked people, I said, Biafrans, what will be the fate of Bianca Ono? Some of these saboteurs that we have in Biafra, because I see, while we are saying all this, do you know that Bianca Ono is still working for Tinubu? Bianca Ono, this thing you are seeing on your screen, let me show it. This thing you are seeing on your screen is coming from Bianca Ono. Bianca Ono is working for Tinubu government. I don't want to add Ojuku to her name. Bianca Ono is working for Tinubu government. And Tinubu is against Biafra, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Bianca Ono. You see Bianca? I'm not following her, but I don't know why the thing just popped up on my page. And I asked the questions, Biafrans, what will be the fate of Bianca Ono? This is what Tinubu posted. I know she's working for Tinubu. She will post whatever Tinubu is saying. But I am still wondering, the face that Bianca Ono will use, the face that Bianca Ono will use to enter Biafra, the face she will use, to face us. Honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand. The face that Bianca Ono will use to face Biafrans at the end of it all. Now, I want to bring this video to remind President Donald J. We, the Biafrans, we are the first people, the only people that stood for him. This video I'm about to play now, I'm sharing it from Donald J. Trump's page. Look at it. This was Donald J. Trump, 2020, November 3, 2020. Donald Trump posted it by himself. He said, a parade for me in Nigeria, a great honor. Now, I want to remind him again. Of course, I know he's not a man that forgets, but just to show you that we have come a long way. Now, listen to this parade for Donald J. Trump. You will understand what I mean. You understand what I mean? Let's see. Listen to it. These were our own people on a parade celebration for Donald Trump. And you know, some of us that did this celebration for Donald Trump, some of them, while they were celebrating, the Janjaweed terrorist people, Fulani terrorists, they unalived some of our people because of this celebration. Nigeria are yet to pay for the evil they have committed against Biafrans. Watch and see. This was 2020. It was celebration for Donald Trump. This celebration, this was for Donald Trump. So it is time to reciprocate the law. You cannot come now. You cannot come now and begin to unalive these people who are innocently celebrating a man far away for his victory. They were unalive, most of them. I don't know where this parade was. Look at them in their thousands celebrating for Donald Trump. So tell me why he will not love them. Tell me why he will not come for them. Tell me why he will not come to defend them. Yes, he will come. These are the reasons why Donald Trump told Buhari, he said, why are you killing Christians? This was 2020. Look at what I wrote. I said, the only tribe that has always supported you, sir, at real Donald J. Trump. The only tribe. Now, you see, there is more. While these people are trying to cover up, Senator Ted Cruz, 2 hours ago, this is 2 hours ago from Senator Ted Cruz. I'm telling you, the volume is increasing as they are trying to do their cover up. They are sending all their errats to cover up. The people that are at the gates fighting to make sure that Nigeria does not get it right because they are evil. To make sure that Nigeria pays for their crime. They are out there in the forefront, making sure that the truth and the real truth is out there. This is Ted Cruz said, the recent violence also prompted Senator Ted Cruz, Republican Texas, to introduce legislation aimed at holding Nigerian officials accountable for facilitating Islamic jihadist attacks on Christians. This was 2 hours ago from Ted Cruz. 2 hours ago from Senator Ted Cruz. Now, I am telling you, why they try to hide, the more their nyash is opening. This our brother Senator Moore, remember him, the one I told you in the afternoon? He came out and said, he was telling this one, this is Kwankwaso. You signed law that makes blasphemy punishable by death. U.S. congressman says Kwankwaso is accomplice in killings of Christians. All of them that supported the unaliving of Christians, their cup don't full. Yes, that's Kwankwaso. This is our Senator Moore, lawmaker Moore. You are complicit in killing of Christians, promoting death penalty for so-called blasphemy. U.S. lawmaker Moore tackles Kwankwaso. And now this one is blowing hot. I forgot the name of this man. The man is blowing hot in their Nigeria studio, in their one Nigeria studio.
What did that affect? You are in support.
They say his name is Darlington. This man, you need to see the way he's blowing hot. I'm telling you, the voice of truth is getting louder, even though it's coming from the mouth of some people, whether you are compromised or you are whoever. So when the voice of truth is coming, it will be blowing very hot, hotter and louder than the voice of lies. Come and see Darlington.
You are in support of America invading Nigeria. 100%. Guns are blazing.
I said 100%. Since the government has refused to listen, and leaders are not even helping matters.
Wouldn't that affect the sovereignty of Nigeria? That's the question I'm asking.
Oh, you now have a sovereignty where terrorists are not telling you what to do, Abi. You now have a sovereignty where terrorists are on the dining table with government, telling government what to do. and leaders are supporting it in Moses. That's even my annoyance. Why?
Terrorists are on the table telling government what to do. You know, when they are saying, hey, Nigeria is not a country of genocide. Hey, Nigeria is handling the terrorists. They're handling them. They're handling them. I ask, you need to come and ask them, how are they handling them? Those terrorists that were hanging bombs and guns and magazines on their neck and driving on Okada, ooh, and coming for a peace talk. And after they finished peace talk, they ran back, ooh, and they came and they were talking to Channels TV and Arise News, and they were saying, hey, we are warning the government, nobody should come after us. If they want this peace to last, the peace they must never locate us or look for us or anything. The government, and you know what the government were doing? Local government chairmen were attending their weddings, going there to bless them with gifts. You think all those videos, America didn't see it. Okay, Donald Trump, you think that Donald Trump did not see it? You think they don't know? Eh? All of you that are saying Nigeria is not a terrorist state, Nigeria is not a genocide, there's no genocide against Christians. There is no genocide, there is no genocide. So Donald Trump did not see all those videos? Eh? There's no attempt whatsoever to stop the people committing this crime, even if the people that they are unaliving are Muslims. So, you mean you are telling us that they are taking the lives of people, but it is not only Christians, they are also taking the lives of Muslims. So do you now mean because they are taking both lives of Christians and Muslims, it is GG, so let's leave them. Let them continue to take the lives of Muslims and Christians. So, but we are seeing all the burials we are seeing are Christian burials. All the burials we are seeing are Christian burials. Those burial grounds you saw with coffins, they are Christians. I have not seen the mass burial of Muslims. So does it mean that when they unalive the Muslims, they all keep quiet? They don't talk about it? It's only Christians that are crying and talking about it? Darlington was blowing hot. Let's listen to him again.
You are in support of America invading Nigeria. 100%. Guns are blazing.
I said 100%.
The guns are blazing is the one this one is talking. You're in support of America invading Nigeria. Guns and blazing. Now, the people that are guns and blazing the lives of Christians, you, journalists, are you in support of them? Donald Trump just said that he will come guns and blazing. He has not come, but guns and blazing have been happening in Nigeria against Christians. And you people have not said anything about it. So now guns are blazing are coming against those people that have been taking the lives of Christians. And you are complaining. You are not happy about it. Eh? Hey, God have mercy. God have mercy.
Government have refused to listen, and leaders are not even helping matters.
Wouldn't that affect the sovereignty of Nigeria? That's the question I'm asking.
You now have a sovereignty where terrorists are not telling you what to do, Abi. You now have a sovereignty where terrorists are on the dining table with government, telling government what to do, and leaders are supporting it in Moses. That's even my annoyance. Why would anybody utter such words? These are things you should frown at. Who brought them into Nigeria? Was Nigeria like this in 1999? Moses, please be sincere to yourself. Who brought them into Nigeria? What are they doing here? Why are they not in Ghana? Why are they not in the Republic of Benin? Please, why are they not in South Africa? You can see, we forgot the genesis of our problem and we are blaming America. Let them come. If that will solve the problem. Since you people don't know what to do, let them come and help us. Look at now, as I'm talking to you now, almost 20 villages have been taken over in Plateau and Benue. Moses, who are those to occupy those villages? Are they Christians? Okay. The real indigenous of those states are now in IDP camp, and they are the farmers in Nigeria. Can you beat that?
Do you understand? The villages that those terrorists invaded and chased them out, we have said this severally. The owners of those villages, are in IDP camps, while the terrorists that chased them out have occupied those villages. Right now, there are villages in Plateau, there are villages in Benue, that the owners of the villages are no longer there. The people there are the people that invaded them and drove them away. And those villagers that ran away, they were all Christians, all of them. And the people that invaded and came and took over the land, they are all Muslims. And you dare say there is no genocide? You people are evil. You people are very, very evil in Nigeria. Very evil. That's why it shall never, never, ever be well with any one of you. A lot is happening. A lot is happening. Let's hear what's up.
The most persecuted religion. 78 countries, 330 million Christians being persecuted around the world. It is the most persecuted religion across the Middle East and Africa and elsewhere. And to your point, relative silence from the international community. It is in the UN Charter as a basic human right. It's one of the things that Nicki Minaj is going to come over, and we're going to have her talk to the UN, talk to our experts, and actually hear from some of these pastors and others that have been so horribly persecuted. And I really welcome her engagement and her spotlight. 78 countries.
Now, you see the issue of Nicki Minaj. Oh, let me see. I don't know if I shared that video. The issue of Nicki Minaj actually supporting and praising.
You are in support of America invading.
He made this guy, what's his name? The ape face Abati. He made him mad. Hey, Nicki Minaj. God, shameless people. Now let me see whether we can bring some of the videos. We have listened to this one in the morning. Very Dark Man, maybe later we'll hear you. We have just listened to this from Onyen Dumas and Nnamdi Kanu. Okay. Yeah, this video I'll play it later. I have to go and get it. I'll go and get it. This one's talking jargon. And J. Trump. How grateful are you that this man is in the White House? I'm 100% grateful to Chukwuka Abbiama that he is in the White House. Look at this meeting here. Yeah, you know, you need to see. Ruben Abati was here, and these people are so shameless. If you hear what this man was saying, maybe if you have time, we might play it. Okay, this is the one where I said fire on the mountain. Maybe I'll play that one. This one is a church pastor that was actually, supporting the genocide. But let us see this one, fire on the mountain.
It's the role of the government.
Come and listen to Ruben Abati and all these shameless, some of them.
We live in a country where we are taking photo up with bandits. Section 2 subsection, section 14 subsection 2B of our constitution said it's the role of the government to fix insecurity and get our people secured. The government has failed in this in the last 15 years. I can open my phone and read to you tweets of President Tinubu condemning Jonathan for the slaughtering of Christians then. All we are telling President Tinubu to do this morning is to do the thing you condemn Jonathan for. You can't invade a sovereign nation without the say-so of the nation. You can talk to the nation to bring you in to help solve problems. But even that has its own implications. Because America does not come and fight for you for free. This morning on my Twitter page, I put the cost that Kuwait had to pay America for the Gulf War between 1990 and 1991. As in 1990 and 1991, Kuwait paid the American government $16 billion. If you adjust that money for inflation today, it's about $40.1 billion. Everything will come with a cost. Yes, we've also talked about rare earth metals, rare earth minerals that is also here, America's own business and political interest and all of that. But secondly, the point I want to make this morning is this. Because we are a sovereign nation does not mean we shouldn't stop the killings of people. Isn't it a shame, collective shame, that it took Donald Trump to be able to rile us up for us to be able to have this conversation again? All the killings, irrespective of religion, irrespective of tribe, should people be killed the way they are being killed in this country? And people are not calling a spade a spade. I saw the likes of Sheikh Gumi talk this morning when he was saying, America has no right to threaten us, we should call their blood. What? The same Sheikh Gumi that talks in support of the criminals that says because they've not been given a better lease of life, that's why they perpetrate these crimes? We live in a country where we are taking photo up with bandits. Section 2 subsection, Section 14 subsection 2B of our constitution said is the role of the government to fix insecurity and get our people secured. The government has failed in this in the last 15 years. I can open my phone and read to you tweets of President Tinubu condemning Jonathan for the slaughtering of Christians then. All we are telling President Tinubu to do this morning is to do the thing you condemn Jonathan for. Enough is enough. Like I said on the table the other day, it's because people close to us have not been killed. If it happens to you, you will speak in a harsher tone than I'm speaking this morning. And I'm very sad for us in this country. And the data boys are playing all sorts of politics with it. The banger boys and data boys. Yes, Nigeria should engage. I'm happy that from the president side they're going to engage. But apart from engagement, is it too much to ask for that we should stop this killing once and for all?
All right. Okay.
If America brings drones here, brings all kinds of things in any part of Nigeria, Nigeria will never be the same, because no country can survive a religious war. We have seen that in other parts of the world, whether it's Afghanistan or it's in Lebanon. So we cannot even afford that, and that's why I think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must act swiftly. Acting swiftly. We have
now listen to. I hope you listen to, all of us will listen to Rufai. Now, I want you to listen to Ape Face. You see the way Ape Face, you will just know that this Ape Face, he is an evil man. You will listen to what Ape Face Abati will now be saying. He will not be faced. You see what Rufai is saying? That they should, is it too much to ask to stop these killings? Listen to Ape Face, the way Ape Face will talk. They will not understand as he is black, that's how his mind is. Evil. Listen to him, the way he will now be talking.
a body called Presidential Advisory Council on Foreign Relations, or is it International Relations? Now, we have those people. We have Chief Emeka Anyauku, who is still alive. We have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Olusegun Obasanjo. We have diplomats, experienced people. We have religious leaders. Cardinal Francis Onayeka, Bishop Matthew Kuka, all of these people should be mobilized immediately. And there should be diplomatic engagement for Nigeria to say, no, it is not true. We're having security challenges in Nigeria. After all, there's religious attacks, yes, by Boko Haram, what Trump calls the Islamist state. Yeah, Professor Zulum can confirm that. If America invades Nigeria, it's not just only Nigerians that will suffer. The whole of West Africa will be destabilized. Okay, let's go a bit further. Now, Trump is fighting South Africa, trying to divide the country. Trump is now also fighting Nigeria on details that he doesn't understand. And I've seen some of them, Congressman Moore, Congressman Cole, Senator Ted Cruz, all these parachute politicians. In fact,
are you hearing him? You say all these parachute politicians. You see, this guy, Nigeria need to happen to this man. Nigeria need to happen to this man. First of all, he said it's not true. You see the way he's talking. You will just know that this man is evil. No, I don't need to stop him. I want you to judge him by yourself. Let's listen to him. He's telling them to go and tell them it's not true. Gather Father Kuka, all these people that will go and do damage control. Instead of speaking like Rufai, they should stop this killing. They should stop this thing. No. For Rufai. Watch.
Now, Trump is fighting South Africa, trying to divide the country.
Trump is fighting South Africa, trying to divide the country. Can you imagine the lies this man is saying? Okay. Trump
is now also fighting Nigeria on details that he doesn't understand. And I've seen some of them, Congressman Moore, Congressman Cole, Senator Ted Cruz, all these parachute politicians. In fact, the thing is so embarrassing that even Nicki Minaj put her mouth in the matter, saying, there's no religious freedom in Nigeria. Can Nicki Minaj just concentrate on Anaconda, obligations?
Are you hearing this nonsense human being? Are you hearing this nonsense human being? Something that you refuse to say and condemn. Nicki Minaj in America, it takes her to condemn it. You are saying that she should face her anaconda mission. You are just an evil man. Evil man. Nicki Minaj is better than you, you hopeless, shameless man. Nicki Minaj kagema 1 million times. Nicki Minaj was saying thank you to Donald Trump. She's living a good life. She's more comfortable than you. She has good hospital, good road, everything, a good life. Very rich, richer than you. You are a nonsense human being. You can't even qualify to be her gate man or her shoe shiner. You shameless man. And you open your gutter to talk bad about her when she is in solidarity with Christians. Say she should go and face her anaconda obligation. You are just an evil man. Evil man like you. Hear him again. Just hear him.
Even Nicki Minaj put her mouth in the matter. Say, there's no religious freedom in Nigeria. Can Nicki Minaj just concentrate on anaconda, obligations and not talk about Nigeria? So all kinds of characters are talking. Now, part of the problem we have here is that even Nigerians, there are fifth columnists among us. If you go and check, one former governor said, Tinubu will not get second term. Is this about regime change? Is this an attempt to demonize the Tinubu administration, to stop, or to influence the process of 2027? That's a question right there. And the fifth columnists who are behind this, need to be cautioned. Freedom of expression, all the rights under Chapter 4, they have limits.
So you see, these people are speaking their mind and saying what they want and talking about things. This one is saying the freedom of expression have a limit, that they need to be cautious. So this man doesn't even believe in freedom of speech. He said he's calling the fifth columnists that what they are saying, that they need to be cautioned, that freedom of expression have limits. You see, that's why you can now compare this shameless old ape. Compare him to Rufai. You will see that these are just back of pot and inside of pot. As he black, so now so in mind black. Evil man. Evil. No wonder our prime minister call him ape face Abati. Ape face.
To demonize the Tinubu administration, to stop, or to influence.
Is Tinubu administration not worse than demon? He said demonize Tinubu administration. Is Tinubu administration better in any way? Is Tinubu administration doing anything good for anybody in Nigeria? Shameless old fool.
There are fifth columnists among us. If you go and check, one former governor said, Tinubu will not get second term. Is this about regime change? Is this an attempt to demonize the Tinubu administration, to stop, or to influence the process of 2027? That's a question right there. And the fifth columnists who are behind this, need to be cautioned. Freedom of expression, all the rights under Chapter 4, they have limits. And this is the time for Nigerians to be responsible and to know that the sovereignty of their country is important.
Sovereignty my foot. Sovereignty my nyash. Yeah, ape. Sovereignty my nyash.
Rights under Chapter 4, they have limits. And this is the time for Nigerians to be responsible and to know that the sovereignty of their country is important. People who have been gifted with all kinds of characters are talking. If you go and check, one former governor said, Tinubu will not get second term. Is this about regime change? Is this an attempt to demonize the Tinubu administration, to stop, or to influence the process of 2027? That's a question right there. And the fifth columnists who are behind this, need to be cautioned. Freedom of expression, all the rights under Chapter 4, they have limits. And this is the time for Nigerians to be responsible and to know that the sovereignty of their country is important. People who have been gifted with a microphone, whether they are politicians or public affairs commentators, should be responsible in what they say, putting Nigeria first. All of us are in distress, whether we are Christians or
It is good that you admit that you are in distress. He said, all of us are in distress. Look at, this man is crying. You know why this ape face is crying? Let me tell you why ape face is crying. You know that this man served under Goodluck Jonathan. He was a politician. There are so many things he has stolen as a politician. What this man is doing here on Arise News is camouflage. So many things this idiot stole. Those things are now going to be seized. Maybe he's affected financially in this thing. Maybe the thing is affecting him in a very big way. That is why you see him saying, we are all in distress. You know, you see that distress where you enter, ape face. Now, dear, you go pay me put. You go pay me. You go pay me. Shame go destroy you. You go pay me. We are all in distress. So no wonder he's talking the way he's talking, because there are so many things he has benefited from criminality that he knows that this particular action of Donald Trump will destroy it. So he doesn't want. That's why he said that we are all in distress. So now let you did distress. I don't follow you did that distress.
Responsible in what they say, putting Nigeria first. All of us are in distress, whether we are Christians or enemies or Muslims. And that's the point that I've seen Omoyele Sowore making. That look, what we need is good governance. If this country is properly governed, if this country is at peace, Rufai just quoted section 14 sub 2B of the Nigerian Constitution.
Honestly, I hate it that they are trying to, well, let me not go there.
Security and welfare of the people. It is a reminder, finally, that the Tinubu administration needs to do more to secure this environment, to make it peaceful. But I don't subscribe to the argument that America is coming for our oil. America, they are not. They are even supplying crude oil to Dangote refinery.
Thank God you know that.
They are not even buying our gas from Nigeria LNG. They are getting their gas from elsewhere. But there is a complexity.
Thank God he agrees that Donald Trump is not coming for his oil. At least that alone he agrees. All right.
There are contradictions that we need to address. So some people say, oh, they are coming for our resources, as they did in Libya, Syria, and other parts of the world. No. We should not demarcate our country, but we should support government. And President Tinubu should
want to support a terrorist government. We should not demarcate our country. We should support government. So you want to support a terrorist government? Shameless man. You want to support a terrorist government, or where?
Seek help. There are people in this country, I don't even know whether the Presidential Council on International Relations has been constituted. If it has not been constituted, now is the time. We have people who have experience. We need adults in the room, not the small people around who think that they know everything. We need adults in the room. It should call for help from Obasanjo, from Anyanku, from Tiwa Danjuma.
Nothing will help you. Tiwa Danjuma cannot help you, because Tiwa Danjuma already told you that they collude. They collude. So how will he come and help you, shameless man?
From Babangida, from all the people. This is the mess.
Babangida should come and help you. You think Donald Trump doesn't know that Babangida is a criminal? You think Donald Trump doesn't know all the sponsors of terrorism? Shameless old fool.
That APC has created, and they should correct it by acting swiftly.
Yes. Action is what Nigerians are calling for. Like I said earlier, there have been a number of responses, reactions following the designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern, and then further on the diplomatic conversation or undiplomatic conversations have happened between countries of both, presidents of both countries. Now let's start looking at solutions. But I think first of all, in terms of solutions, it's a good time and a good thing to call for Nigerians to be united and not, speak against. But this is why consistently before this has happened, we have talked about the fragile relationship along ethnic and religious lines that this administration must fix. It was politicized heavily, and when it came to head, this administration did not do enough to correct or to address it. We said it on this table that even if it took the National Orientation Agency to promote togetherness, unity, oneness, speaking with one voice, now that we have challenges, we are now running helter-skelter and asking Nigerians to speak with one voice. Sometimes it's better to be proactive than reactive. And so now asking Nigerians to be patriotic, asking Nigerians to speak up for Nigeria, when the warnings had happened right before to say that bring people together so that when it's time, it will be genuine and you're not having to try to get people together when it wouldn't work. And that's why some people, you see the reactions, some of them funny, some of them light-hearted, some of them supporting this move. And of course, you know it's really largely from a place of ignorance. But it also speaks very clearly as to how disunited we are as a nation. And if
shut up, I'm tired of all this nonsense. Yeah, disunited cows. Disunited cows. This one is a pastor in church. You need to hear what he was saying. They want to play it. Shameless people. I want to go back in time and bring some of the videos for you to show you some of these exposés that will, open you up now. Let me go there. Okay, you see this woman? I'll play this video. But before I play it, let me this one. You see this one is talking from both sides of his mouth. Shameless man. This one, Isaac Fayose. Yes, let's start with this video. This one here. Let's start with this one. Let me see, before this one, was there any other video? No, let's start with this one. Let's start with this one. We are still going to listen to Don Azar tonight. Now, you see these people here? You see that picture? This is Ahmadu Sharif on the right side. This one, Sharif. This one is the founder of Boko Haram. Go, this one. Then this one is his brother and colleague, the one he left the seat for. This one is Shetima, the vice president. You see the way he's pointing his hand to Ahmadu Sharif? This one was governor. After he did governor, he handed over to this one. These are Boko Haram founders, this one. And it is so real who they are, known that, listen to this video now, senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, was telling them, look, I am telling you, Korokoro, you are the founder of Boko Haram. Sue me to court. He said the man was threatening people in Australia, that they were threatening, he will sue them in Australia. Femi Falana is in Nigeria. Femi Falana was telling him, I am in Nigeria. You are looking for somebody in Australia to sue. Sue me. I'm telling you, you are a Boko Haram. You are a Boko Haram founder. You think Donald Trump has not seen all these videos? In case if he didn't see it, I want to tell you that Donald Trump sees all our videos. He's going to watch this one now. Now, please share this video. Watch. Let Donald Trump come and see. Femi Falana was calling this man. This man is walking free in Nigeria. After I play this video, I'll play another one from one of their sisters that exposed him. Now, come and watch. Shameless bastards.
Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Borno State? A governor, Modu Ali Sharif, addressed the press 2 days ago and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Boko Haram sect. I did reply him yesterday, and I'm expecting him to sue me, because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him, because not only did he sponsor that organization by providing funds for them, in 2003, he had a deal with the Boko Haram sect to get him to win the election. And if he won his re-election, he will compensate the organization. When he won that election, he appointed Alhaji Bugu Foyle as the Commissioner for Religious Affairs to implement Sharia in that state. When the man attended the first Executive Council meeting, he discovered that they were all talking about contracts and how to steal money. So he went back to the camp, the Boko Haram camp, and said, where you send me to is Gida Barawi, the house of thieves. I can no longer be part of them. So he was asked to resign. And that was how Foyle resigned from the government of Mutu Sharif. So to say that you don't know them is the greatest lie. I was just reminded this morning by somebody from Borno State that
what started Boko Haram? Everybody knows it was started in Borno by the then Borno governor, Ali Sharif.
This is the video I was saying I will show you next. I didn't even know that they joined it with this video. Listen to it. This is their sister. This one under here is the Ali Sharif. This one is an Hausa and whether a Fulani woman or whatever, a northerner. He's telling you who started Boko Haram. After Falana finish, immediately watch and see, hear what this woman is saying. Hear it, it's coming from their own mouth. Hear it.
Oh, what started Boko Haram? Everybody knows it was started in Borno by the then Borno governor, Ali Sharif. He is still roaming the streets freely. Yes. When Yusuf was caught alive, who created it? The ECOMOG. Who created the ECOMOG? We have to look at the root cause in order to find a solution. The root cause of that problem, as we know it today, is Ali Sharif. He used them for his own political machinery.
Okay.
He armed them as his political thugs.
Okay.
He even made one of them a commissioner.
Okay.
But they became too powerful. And they had no option but to try an elimination.
Okay.
Which was not possible. And which we are all paying for.
Did you see that? These are the founders of Boko Haram. You see it? They are roaming free. All these people, they are on the list of Donald Trump. Donald Trump know all of them. That's the reason why they run up and down. People like Pantami. Pantami. The founders and the sponsors, they are all on that list. Yeah? You will hear it. So if Tinubu wants to take action, I don't pray that Tinubu should go to America and see Donald Trump. Donald Trump will show him all the lists. Tell him, look, this man is a Boko Haram founder. This one, look at him. He is a sponsor. He's the one that is feeding them in the forest. This one is one that they are giving money to. All the money they are using for kidnapping. This one is the one that's giving them guns. The former Director General of Customs, he was found to be supplying weapons to Boko Haram. He will import 40-foot container full of AK-47, and they will share it among all the boys. And they will, they collect money from politicians and share all those guns to all those terrorists. They know them. Donald Trump is aware of all these criminals, and they will all face the wrath of Chukwuka Kabiama. I don't know, maybe this one, look at this one, shameless man. Let's hear what this shameless one is saying. But before I play him, let me see whether this woman have already, this one said this thing. Now, this one is on national TV. Let's hear her say it here.
Nigeria is at the brink. Especially this. Nigerians should be focused. We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. Okay. That is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house.
This woman is telling you, Koro on live TV. This is on Arise TV. Look, I hope you are seeing the Arise there. He's on Arise TV. That Kashim Shettima, the current vice president of Nigeria, that is the founder of Boko Haram, that the leader of Boko Haram was arrested in his house. In his house. The current vice president of Nigeria, someone who comes from his region, is here live on TV telling you that Kashim Shettima is the founder of Boko Haram. I want you to start again from the beginning. Start from the top.
This. Nigerians should be focused. We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, okay, especially as it concerns security, you must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house.
Okay.
Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion-dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining. And look at the areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond. That is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored.
Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? Tell me how they will be able to hide. As they are trying to cover it, they are being exposed. Now, this one happened on the streets. Korokoro, you see, let me show you how the impunity works. You see this man on Okada? You hear what happened here? This one on Okada is a terrorist man with army uniform. Boldly, see him, and a real army man stopped him and was asking, he came and used his Okada. You know this Okada they used to ride inside the Sambisa forest. He hit the man moto. The man was stopping him and he said he's a mopo. The man said, okay, show me your ID card, because the man is a soldier. Show me your ID card. The soldier man showed him his ID card. And instead of him to show soldier man ID card, he was threatening the soldier man. I want you to watch it for yourself. This is everywhere in the zoo. You see? ID card. I'm a mopo. I want to know. Okay.
This man here, he hit my vehicle from behind, and then I'm asking him who he is. He said he's a mopo. I asked him for his ID card. I showed him my own ID card. I asked him his ID card. He said he doesn't have ID card. So I want to know the kind of mopo. If it's Nigerian police mopo or a Ghana mopo, I want to know. He doesn't have ID card and he's hitting my vehicle. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. This is my vehicle. And the idiot is hitting me. And I told him I'm a soldier. Then he says he's a mopo. Where the ID card? Let me see your ID card. Let me see your ID card. I'm a mopo. You're a mopo. Let me see your ID card. I don't go show you. Why I go show you? You are a criminal.
He said, carry me go where I go show you the ID card. And he was making call. Carry me go where I go show you the ID card. Watch, oh.
This is your ID card. Then he says he's a mopo. Where the ID card? Let me see your ID card. Carry me go somewhere. Let me see your ID card.
Carry me go somewhere. I will show you ID card. I'm a mopo. Look at him. He's wearing uniform. He's not a military man, oh. He's not military. He's not any mopo. He hit a military man vehicle. Why am I showing this video? To show you that these are the Boko Haram they dress on military uniform. If you go to Biafra land, they litter everywhere. They wear military uniform. They are going from street to street, taking the life of innocent people. These are the Boko boys everywhere. A military man, he hit a military man vehicle. The military man, if you hear the intonation or the accent of the military man, you know that that military man is probably from the south. He's not an Hausa person. He's from the south. Let me take it back so that you hear the accent of the military man and you hear the accent of this one. You just know that this one is a Boko Haram. The other one is a Southerner. Listen to them again from the top.
This man here, he hit my vehicle from behind. And then I'm asking him who he is. He said he's a mopo. I asked him for his ID card. I showed him my own ID card. I asked him his ID.
The mopo, what he has is dagger. Mopo, he has dagger. Fulani dagger is what he has. Look at him. He has Fulani. Watch it again. You see that he has Fulani dagger, not gun. No, Fulani dagger is carrying about with mopo uniform. Look at Fulani dagger.
this man here, he hit my vehicle from behind. And then I'm asking him who he is. He said he's a mopo. I asked him for his ID card. I showed him my own ID card. I asked him his ID card. He said he doesn't have ID card. So I want to know the kind of mopo. If it's Nigerian police mopo or a Ghana mopo, I want to know. He doesn't have ID card and he's hitting my vehicle. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. This is my vehicle. And the idiot is hitting me. And I told him I'm a soldier. Then he says he's a mopo. Where the ID card? Let me see your ID card. Let me see your ID card.
I'm a mopo.
You're mopo. Let me see your ID card.
I don't go show you. Why I go show you?
You are a criminal mopo.
Now you be killing me that soldier. Now you be killing me that soldier.
You are a criminal mopo. You understand? So you are a mopo. You are a criminal mopo.
You see? The soldier man showed his face for you to know that he's a real soldier, you know, but a zoo soldier, by the way. I'm just using that to show you the impunity that you see going on every day in the zoo. Okay. Which other one? Let me hear this one. This Isaac. Before we will now go and listen to Don Azar. I want to hear
genocide. No, there's no genocide. I watch with anger some of our people say no, not genocide, not genocide. No, there's no genocide in this country. They are buying all of us. Muslim, Christian, we all live happily in this country. We party together, we rock together, we eat together.
This one is Afonja, a typical Afonja, useless Afonja, very shameless Afonja, a saboteur Afonja. That's why you see them. Hey, there is no genocide. We all party together. We live together in this country. They are buying all of us. Who is buying all of you, useless goats? Who is buying all of you? Who? Who is the person buying all of you? Who? Muslim is buying all of you. And you say there is no genocide. Look, here his mouth. Very useless people. Afonja.
I watch with anger some of our people say no, not genocide, not genocide. No, there's no genocide in this country. They are buying all of us. Muslim, Christian, we all live happily in this country. We party together, we rock together, we eat together, we drink together. But the Bororos are the ones buying our people. If you are shouting genocide, 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 what about East? Sit at home on Monday and you see the lot of buying going on in the Southeast.
You see the bastard? When they are talking about genocide, and then he's talking about sit at home. He said when you talk about genocide, you see sit at home. You see the Afonja bastard? You see them? Sit at home. How does sit at home now amount to genocide? How does sit at home now translate to genocide? Buying them. You see them? That's how you just know them. Shameless idiots. This one, the only thing he's fighting for is already afraid that maybe when Donald Trump comes, his hotel in Abuja, they will not destroy it, or his business in his estates in Abuja. They're all protecting their interests, covering their interests, lying up and down. Hear what he's saying about Satan. What he consign this genocide, what they go on, what they talk about genocide of Christians, what he concern sit at home. You see how they change narrative. You see why? Tell me why God will not punish these goats now. Just tell me why. But why Chineke agaha all this ewu? Why Chineke agaha oku? Just tell me why. Somebody should tag these idiots. Tell me why Chukwu agaha oku. Ask this goat. Are we talking about sit at home? And when people sit at home, how does that translate to genocide?
Anofia are the ones buying our people. If you are shouting genocide, 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 what about East? Sit at home on Monday and you see the lot of buying going on in the Southeast. That is the southeastern part of Nigeria. All Christian. Now Christian, they buy Christian there. Nigerian lives matter.
Are you hearing him? The people that are committing havoc in Biafra land, are they not Hausa people? Are they not Fulani soldiers? Are they not this? Just listen to this foul spirit. Listen to this infidel. Just listen to him. Yeah?
Lives matter. That's the core of the action. All of us needs protection. Muslim, Christian, Sheshe, everybody. We all need protection. So we pushing the narrative that no, it's genocide, it's genocide. If there is one president out of all the presidents that have ruled our country or that is ruling us right now, President Tinubu is one president that can never allow genocide. President Tinubu's wife.
Listen to his reason. Listen to his reason that Tinubu is ruling us right now. Listen to the Afonja reason. I want you to pay attention to what he will say now.
Then that can never society is genocide. If there is one president out of all the presidents that have ruled our country or that is ruling us right now, President Tinubu is one president that can never allow genocide. President Tinubu's wife, na Christian. President Tinubu's...
Was it not under Tinubu's watch that Yelewata happened? Is it not under Tinubu's watch that Christians were massacred in Plateau? Was it not under Tinubu's watch that in Kwara, yeah, just yesterday, 3 of last week, Kwara, that they are massacring people in Kwara? Was it not under his watch? Shameless Afonja like you. Look at you. You are not even ashamed of yourself, Tinubu.
Never allow genocide. President Tinubu's wife, na Christian. President Tinubu's ugly, na Christian. He's not even like that. They even call him city boy. He's not wired in a local way.
Look at his reasoning.
But he failed to protect Nigerians. So it is not about genocide, Muslim.
So he failed to protect Nigerians. So the same Tinubu you are telling us that he will never allow genocide. Then how managed he now fail to protect Nigerians? I thought you said he's doing well. Tinubu will never allow it. But the same mouth, you look at you shameless Afonja, the same mouth you say he failed to protect Nigerians. That's how all of you are useless today.
Buying Christian. No, we Muslim, Christian, we all eat together. We are friends. We are paddy. In fact, my friends, majority of them are Muslim. And we respect and tolerate each other. But our government failed to protect us. So is Niger life matter, not genocide. So President Trump, if you love us so much, you won't be chasing our brothers away from America. You won't be saying you are only going to protect white Africans in South Africa. You will be neutral. You will be neutral. If you want to help us, help us. Help us. Help our government to do better.
Okay, you even agree that you need help. I thought there's no genocide. Okay, which help? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So you need help? I thought there is no genocide. Though which help now is he coming to give you? Tinubu is good. His wife is pastor. God, Afonja will not give me. Tinubu is good. His wife is pastor. His ugly is Christian. You know, there's no genocide. Trump should come and help you. Help you how now? How? Help you to do. I thought everything is okay now. No, you should have told him, no, Trump, Nigeria is safe. It's okay. Okay, you need help.
Africa, you will be neutral. You will be neutral. If you want to help us, help us. Help us. Help our government to do better. But to say, oh, they are buying Christians, na lie. For Southeast, na Christian, they buy Christian. Now we they buy ourselves. Please help us if you want to.
How can I don't know how to address this one. Honestly, I don't know. I honestly do not know. Let me just leave him. Let me leave him. Let me leave him. Let's go. Let us listen to Don Azar. I think Don Azar will give us a better message this night. Then we'll go to bed. Okay? Let's see. Jesus Christ. He agreed though. He finally agreed that he needs help. I'm telling you. Let's go and listen to Don Azar. Let's listen to Don Azar. I think we'll have something better from him. Honestly, we will. Let's see.
All'età di 67 anni.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Good. Hey, my brother Don Azar, take the credit for this. So now they give us this analysis when they bust our head, where we say you are doing it well. Well done, Don Azar. Thank you very much. Let's go. Oh, hold on, guys.
For many years now, as a country, somebody call you out. You are attacking the person. What about people are we? Where is Ali? You are just complaining. You are failing exam. For many years now, as a country, somebody call you out. You are attacking the person. What about people are we? Where is Ali Modu Sharif?
Oh, what started Boko Haram? Everybody knows. It was started in Borno by the then Borno governor, Ali Sharif. He is still roaming the streets freely.
Okay.
Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Borno State? A governor, Modu Ali Sharif.
How can someone accused of such things never be arrested or put behind bars? We have a country that caused the killers of soldiers, children, kidnapping of children in schools, women, repentant Boko Haram. Hello, Trump, seriously, you know they play. You know say before now tweet, they tweet, test like writing. You don't talk how it not. It's ready. Watch the video.
On Nigeria, just wanted to ask you, do you envisage US boots on the ground?
Could be. I mean, a lot of things I envisage, a lot of things. They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria. And they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world, very bad. They're killing the Christians and killing them in very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
You don't see so. Some people they do chon for internet. Hey, Trump won't do this thing. Trump won't do this thing. Why not Ghana? Ghana no get good. When last time you hear say for Ghana, the whole community they invade them.
Who brought them into Nigeria? What are they doing there? Why are they not in Ghana? Why are they not in the Republic of Benin? Why are they not in South Africa? You can see we forgot the genesis of our problem and we are blaming America. Let them come. If that will solve the problem. Since you people don't know what to do, let them come and help us. Look at now, as I'm talking to you now, almost 20 villages have been taken over in Plateau and Benue. Moses, who are those to occupy those villages? Are they Christians? The real indigenous of those states are now in IDP camp. And they are the farmers in Nigeria. Can you beat that?
Even when S-men, they disturb Ghana farmers. Now once they give orders, drop them out. Why not Ghana? Why not other countries? Now only when I get resource, Sabi. You this is yourself. For this class, now because of many things you see for internet, especially Twitter, people just deliberately they twist Trump message. They deliberately they twist them. This was the tweet. What did he talk? He said, if the Nigeria government, if it's a conditional statement, it's not say I'm coming tomorrow. If and only if you're a programmer, even basic programming like Python, you're gonna say unless this is done, the next line cannot be executed. If the Nigerian government continues to allow or to ignore, which government they allow things like this? We don't hear the crisis. Go and check my many videos where I don't do with evidences. Reno Mokri, FFK, they shout since. I don't say now, they shout again. If the Nigerian government, all this while till now, continues to allow the killing of Christians, the US will, if before this one will take place, they are not saying we are coming out. So now, why should we allow it? Why should we go there and arrest these people, pursue them, carry them? Why should we continue to allow them? Why? Let me come up for those ones. Ame. You know say you go come immediately. Ame, very well go into that now disgraced country. May. So if you don't want me to come with all this talk, let's do the right thing. Papa no dey pay school fees for children. No dey pay school fees. Somebody can say you have to be responsible. You don't behave like this. No country behaves like this. Now they blame the person where they say you can't live like this unless you have something where you they protect. Maybe you like the killers. You prefer the killers when they kill they go and they pay you. Say it, make people know. We go look at this one later. Okay? He said to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists that are committed. No be Islam, you will fight. No be Muslim, you will fight. No be say you will come out President Tinubu. People that are committing this atrocity. Una say, no. You want you start enter the country. They stop it now so that you know go you start enter. You know what stop them? They use political body language. And if we arrest them now, and they come and no jump. Committing these horrible atrocities. He can say, if conditional statement. He can say the Nigerian government better move fast take it serious. Why you no want me to move fast? Or why you no want move fast? You want to question this, why you no want me to move fast? So you want me the next family bury people tomorrow for Kwara, for other places? Why they no want me to move fast? The way they move fast, oh, they do protest. The way they move fast with tear gas during protest, why you no want me to move fast? Defender, even defender, why you no want me to move fast? The first time when they call them out, you know, happy because you they happy and they bury people in mass. Of those grace all they see for internet. They like and they give you joy. They give you happiness because it never affects you. Because they city. Continue. See, I didn't see anywhere. Trump said he's coming to fight Muslims. He didn't say he's coming to overthrow the Nigerian government. No, he don't talk like that. Never. He said the terrorists. Now he won't call wipe out. And I said, no. He won't use this one as these guys. Calm down. Anyone twisting that message is defending the wrong people. Yeah. You are defending the wrong people. You are asking, don't do anything. Nigerian government, no move fast. Allow this to be the way they are. Maybe they bury people, they go. Go to Benue. People when they drive from their lands. They don't even go back. They see the IDP camps. You say it is okay like that. Continue to support. You are defending the Fulani militias and other terrorist organizations. Now they do so. Yes. Who have turned the North Central into graveyards. Once you are twisting, Trump message say he's coming to invade Nigeria to steal our resources. Why not go Ghana go invade them? Because those ones, they know they joke with what they joke with for this country. Everything they normal for your high, abi? Okay, continue. The same way the US stopped ISIS in Aleppo. When ISIS they Aleppo that time, everybody think say, they don't take over the world. Can't Bobby. Everybody they afraid. Execution. Now America, they drum bomb on them. Stop their advancement. Now in the world also do. After they do that one, they topple President Assad. Assad was still the president of Syria. While ISIS were in Aleppo. Assad and USA, they be enemy. They don't use the opportunity to come out. President Tinubu and Trump or US, they don't be enemy. No evil resemblance of say we are coming to Nigeria to topple. No, they want to stop the advancement of Fulani Muslim militias where they invade villages everywhere just to graze on people's land. That agenda, your land or your head, now they see they do so. You say no one will graze on your land, we better kill you, go graze on the land by force. Indirectly, we must graze on this land by fire, by thunder. Now, so he will also do for Nigeria. If you don't understand, he won't stop the advancement. They have intelligence. They know where they stay. They won't draw small bombs on their head. Then they let us sleep for a while. For Kwara, may they let them sleep. He is not coming to fight Muslims. Terrorists where they keep both Muslims and Christians. So what did they pay you? Many thought ISIS had taken over the world. Yet the US helped stop them without changing Syria's government. If you can do the work, do it. Move fast. Now in the talk now. This is what I'll be saying. As you can see, this is Mark Arnold. He said, to my Nigerian friends, here is vital insight into Trump's foreign policy. There is no invasion. How you go to say Trump, where they against occupation of any land, go call occupy Nigeria or occupation of Nigeria coming. Okay? Just a quick. He even talk. He said it will be quick, fast, surgical removal of the cancer. That's what he talk for the tweet. Say it will be fast. Don't be say one step for Nigeria. He don't do one for many places. Trump no be Obama or Joe Biden where will occupy your land.
Thank
you.
Like
he replied this person. He said,
"Thank you, Don Azar. You know, I have not watched this program before. As you people are watching it now, I'm just watching it. I've not watched it before. You know, while I was entering live was when the update came up. I got the alert. So as if I knew. I told you guys earlier when I started that this had nothing to do with invasion. Trump is not an invader. You can't compare him with Biden. You can't compare him with Obama. You can't compare him with George Bush. You can't even compare him with Clinton. Okay?
Now so he talk for the tweet. Say it will be fast. Don't be say one step for Nigeria. He don't do one for many places. Trump no be Obama or Joe Biden where will occupy your land. He no like him. He replied this person. He said, Trump could remove minimum 60% of terrorists in Nigeria with the push of a button. I believe this. Watch. I guarantee you, he didn't just think of this. Okay? These evil people are not very sophisticated. Of course, all their camps and hideouts are mapped by satellite. We have drones, missiles, and bombs. Literally, the push of a button. Boom. And it's true. What do you want to occupy for Nigeria? Say, what occupy Nigeria, what occupy Nigeria. Look at his foreign policy. Nobody will occupy Nigeria. Don't use that one blackmail him. And they hear this word. We are sovereign nation. We are sovereign nation. Okay? FFK yesterday, I dropped a video. I just copied this from there. Femi Kayode, he said the people killing Nigeria, usually French-speaking and Arab-speaking foreign nationality. See so? Illegal immigrants. See so? Okay, I want to ask you, if he claims they are foreigners, which sovereign nation allows foreign terrorists to invade its land, but refuses foreign help to drive them away? Assume most of them are from other countries. Outside that they invade your land, they kill your people, never drive them come out. That's how it is possible to fight terrorists without invading or removing a leader. If you believe the US planted or started ISIS, because people are saying, now they start this thing now they empower them. Now, okay, if now they empower them, they know how to still remove them. They should not feel remove them. All this wise, all the budget, we don't try. It's difficult. Now they plan them, maybe through US aid, as they allege. Maybe they can't stop waiting they start. The way they stop ISIS for Aleppo. Me, I don't know where that click come from. We say now they sponsor. Even so, let them come and stop what those groups started. Waiting they start, maybe they can't stop. They want invade. What do we get when they want invade? People say they give us aid. Okay, we get plenty. Okay, use them. Defeat these people now. Trump said, move fast to stop the terrorists. Now in Toko, from wiping out the next village, move fast. Move fast to stop the next priest from being killed at the altar, from invading the next seminary. Move fast. Move fast to stop mothers and children from being buried in mass graves. Move fast. That is what he said. Okay? And that is what a serious government should already be doing. No person will tell you to do like that. See, not do it like that. Say, do it now. If you don't do it, we will come. So if you don't want me, they come, do it. Instead of facing the truth, some people are twisting his words. They say he's coming to fight Muslims. They say he wants to attack Nigeria. Stop it, my brothers and sisters. That is not what he said. He said, if you do not move fast, if you do not move fast, I don't want to hear this cry again. What of the gun violence? Okay. When there's gun violence, American police, they sleep, right? You know, they go arrest the perpetrators, abi? Okay. He said, if you continue to watch people die, if your government keeps pretending, then America will step in. They will step in. That's what he said. Yeah. It is if statement. That is a conditional statement. If is a conditional statement. If and only if you allow it. You won't make them continue. Make them not stop them and not understand you. He gave the government a chance to act now. So why the outrage from some quarters? Why? I don't understand. Why are you angry at someone asking your leaders to do their job? Do your work. So that they will not come. You then beat around the bush. Face it. You know that Muslim and Christian they kill. Who they kill them? Go after them. Now we they talk. But you agree, say, then they move fast. When it is time to stop protesters, they don't move fast. They move fast. When it was time to arrest those 16 soldiers, when they alleged say, that is how reporters are criminal times, they allegedly plotted a coup. They move fast so that the coup no go take place. Okay? Now the same way Trump is saying, move fast. They move fast when it was time to change the security chiefs. Move fast. But when it comes to stopping killing of innocent people, you suddenly don't want them to move fast. Some people they comment like that. You don't want me to move fast. All the concentration now for they do. Government move fast, make them not come, move fast, move fast. The one they move fast for other areas, they enjoy. When you want move fast, you get problem. Some of our leaders, governors, some of our politicians, to the UK, you move fast for the next.
That is one thing that I like about Rufai. You see, when Rufai is analyzing, you see him, he analyzes more, he will talk, why are we not acting already? I hope you listen to the analysis of Rufai and the analysis of Abati. You see the difference? Abati is just complaining, talking, and cursing and insulting people. But Rufai is telling them, just like Donaza. Donaza, you deserve, I don't know, I need your phone number. Please, I need your phone number. I need to pray for you. These are people that are on the side of truth, speaking truth to power with intelligence. Brain, the best analysis. Brain.
Treatment. Move fast. Stop the next terrorist. Move fast. Now, our Commonwealth, taxpayers' money, use and move fast. If you don't fit, ask for help. Ask for help. Remember, one South Africa company, machinery, Oglo Jonathan, at that time, made them stop Boko Haram. They said they were about to finish them. When Buhari entered, he asked them to leave the country. That is a tactical support of Boko Haram. Say the way it is. If you want to cry. I want to ask you a question. Where are the people named in the list of terrorist sponsors that the UAE released to Nigeria? They say these are terrorist sponsors. Where are those people? Why have they not been arrested? You are just complaining. You are failing exam. F. For many years now, as a country, somebody call you out. You are attacking the person. What about people are we? Where is Ali Modu Sharif?
Oh, what started Boko Haram? Everybody knows. It was started in Borno by the then Borno governor, Ali Sharif. He is still roaming the streets freely.
Hai presente il trading tradizionale? Bene, dimenticatelo. Esiste un modo.
Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Borno State? A governor, Muhammadu Ali Sharif, addressed the press 2 days ago and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Boko Haram sect. I did reply him yesterday, and I'm expecting him to sue me, because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him, because not only did he sponsor that organization by providing funds for them, in 2003, he had a deal with the Boko Haram sect to get him to win the election. And if he won his re-election, he will compensate the organization. When he won that election, he appointed Alhaji Bugu Foy as the Commissioner for Religious Affairs to implement Sharia in that state. When the man attended the first Executive Council meeting, he discovered that they were all talking about contracts and how to steal money. So he went back to the camp, the Boko Haram camp, and said, "Where you send me to is Gida Barawi, the house of thieves. I can no longer be part of them." So he was asked to resign, and that was how Foy resigned from the government of Mudu Sharif. So to say that you don't know them is the greatest lie.
How can someone accused of such things never be arrested or put behind bars? FF, now they get this for all these things for ages. F9, 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 F9. For our character, our behaviors. First time when they call us out now, they do Continue. Do you know the message? That type of negligence. Okay, make it waka. If he contest for election, contest for PDP chairmanship, that type of body language, they say signal say, if I do them, they no go arrest me. They no go do me anything. Anything goes in this place. That is the meaning. It sends bad signal. Is that not enough to call this country a disgraced country? Parliament, the other lady, they talk calm. They know how to talk calm. No action, nothing. He said, me Sulam, sue me. We have a country that caused the killers of soldiers, children, raiding of communities, bombing of houses, junctions, piling of people, kidnapping of children in schools, women, repentant Boko Haram. That is the country we have.
They can be rehabilitated. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position.
A soldier called me one day, one of my boys. He was crying. I paid money for his children's school fees and all that. He was crying that he was deployed to where they are protecting repentant bandits. And he's seen the ones that killed his friends and his co-soldiers and colleagues. And he's protecting them. And they are wearing uniforms. They are being fed. And they are being given all the attributes and the freedom that a prisoner cannot get.
Hey.
Meanwhile, people that snatch a phone, 33 Nokia, from Oshodi, from somebody's pocket, they are in prison.
And still awaiting trial.
Yes, but the de-radicalized pass through this process. A ceremony is done, and they are given certificates and allowed to integrate into the society. When I say integrate into the society, it means that they all now have rights back to join any military, police, or any agency of their choice. And I told people that could listen then, I said, the only benefits for the radicalization process is to use that they are gathering as harvesting intelligence.
How will a soldier feel when he sees the man who killed his colleagues now wearing the same uniform? And you still say this is not a disgraced country? Now, some people are shouting that Trump is coming for our resources. Let's be honest. If they can stop the bloodshed, so what? So what? Which resources? We still send those same resources every day, Abi. What do we do? We still use the money to buy more guns and munitions to fight terrorists. Oh, they fight says I will never defeat them. So you want to keep doing this forever? Budget on security, every budget. You know what made the thing stop, Abi? So we are sorry that US keep giving us aid, Abi. We never say, don't give us aid again. We don't need that. We don't need that. Some people talk say, if they enter our country now, they go destabilize the country. Anywhere they go, they go destabilize them. I want to ask you, let's be sincere. Is Nigeria not already destabilized? It's not destabilized.
Oh my God, Donaza. Is Nigeria not already destabilized? Oh, this is top-notch analysis. Top-notch analysis. Oh my God. Is Nigeria not already destabilized? What is left of Nigeria? That's why you saw Darlington there. Darlington was shouting, ah! What is left of Nigeria? Is Nigeria not already destabilized?
A country now, they go destabilize the country. Anywhere they go, they go destabilize them. I want to ask you, let's be sincere. Is Nigeria not already destabilized? It's not destabilized. Where else in the world do you see hundreds buried every month? Every damn shit month. Go and check the data, the reports everywhere. UN, European Parliament, hundreds, mass graves. Where else do you see World Village wiped out? They fight over the big pie. The remaining one, they will send and go IDP camp. A few weeks later, cows cause the graze on those lands. Where go see say they wipe out a whole community. Why the government looks helpless? You say they work on destabilize. We did already destabilize. Okay, continue. In Yellow Water, Bokos, Taraba, Kwara, and other parts of North Central, people are slaughtered like animals. Families are destroyed. Homes are burned. Children grow up in IDP camps while killers walk free. Abi, the killers, they walk free. When they go capture them, they go say na repentant bandits. Which country? Which country they behave like that? Tell me. Is that stability? We are already destabilized. We just pretend it is normal. Or is it because it has not reached your doorstep, your person know the IDP camp? Or because you live in the city, but thank God say, still, to travel by road, you dey fear. That country know they destabilized. Which other country be like this? You say they demarket Nigeria. Something where don't demarket itself. Will they find solution? You won't deny. When you deny something, you are preventing the solution. How many terrorists are in jail? Tell me. How many bandits are in jail? How many Fulani Muslim militias are in prison? Which other country will allow hundreds of armed men to ride on bikes?
Evidence too much. Evidence yakpa. Evidence too much. These are terrorists. These are terrorists.
You call that stability? Which country allows cows to graze on people's farms? And when the farmer complains, he is attacked. And the attackers are never jailed. And when the farmer defends himself, he is sent to prison. One day inside prison now, they give a life imprisonment. They carry the matter from federal, appeal, supreme, because he defended himself. The person come in farm, call pattern. By defending himself, he call payam. It's like you dey your house now, person walk up pay for your house. You call payam. They come say you go prison. Is that normal? This or seriousness?
They didn't, Azza, thank you, Don Azza. They didn't only send the man to prison, they have sentenced the man to death. A man that defended himself and unalived the person that took him 2 times with the intention of unaliving him. He was able to overpower the man and took the man, and the terrorist died. Now they are sentencing the man that defended himself to death. You know, all the courts, they keep, because Fulani is in charge. Okay? Thunder fire devil.
It's like you dey your house now, person walk up pay for your house. You call payam. They come say you go prison. Is that normal? This or seriousness is what Trump called out. Okay? He said move fast. Protect your citizens. Stop the killings. Move fast. I am not coming today, but move fast. You think give me reason to come. Move fast. If you move fast, I won't. He didn't declare war against Muslims, as I said. He didn't threaten your government. He spoke against terrorists. Unless you have sympathy for those terrorists. That's why they use tie. They attack the man like this. The same one killing both Muslims and Christians. The same terrorists where they kill both. We are not going to allow it. We say no, we'll continue like this. We will solve our problem ourselves. Why we never solve it? We wait for Trump says, okay, Trump say, okay, you have been trying to now do it. Since you believe that we feel do it, why we never do assist? Now when the doctor say he go come, he know they come to do. If they give you time now to do something, so they complain because you know say you no go do am.
You know say you no go do am.
You know say you no go do am. Yes. You like it like this. Yes. Say what cause scatter the country.
Yes.
For me, if you love the killings, make you talk am openly, no dey hide. But don't twist his voice, okay? Because truth is truth, no matter who says it. Are you happy with the situation? Talk am you are happy. That's what I'm saying. Me, I don't want US Army to enter Nigeria, but I am praying that Nigerian government they go use this opportunity, motivate themselves, do the right thing, concentrate on it because it is their work. But if at the end of the day they no fit do anything, they go let things they be as it be. Make they come. And if you don't like them, you go on transformer. What do you think? Drop off a comment section.
Oh my God. I don't know if any one of you that are watching. I don't know if any one of you that are watching know this man. This man is called Don Azar. Yeah. This man is called Don Azar. Don Azar on YouTube, Don Azar on Twitter, Don Azar on Instagram, Don Azar everywhere. Don Azar, D-O-N, capital D-O-N, then capital A-Z-A. Go and follow it and then be blessed. You know, if you go, you thank me later. But don't forget to share this message and let everyone see it. This is an honest analysis. You know, if Nigerians will listen to this gospel like this, you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done a lot like this. Our prime minister have done a lot like this. A lot. With proof, with evidence, with analysis, analytical, everything. Correct, 100%. And then these are people that stand on the side of truth. And there's another one that Very Dark Man did. Very interesting. I don't know whether, I think I will need to play that one because that one is interesting. Because Very Dark Man said something. He said, now you will watch now. You know what they will do? He said, you know what they will do? They will start pretending as if they want to do something now. Now, you see that all those terrorists, they will now slow down. The people sponsoring them will now call the people and tell them, oh yeah, for now, look na pipe low. No more kidnapping for now. Let's Donald Trump think that we are, change. Look, if you pretend, Donald Trump will know. Because the only way you will show that you have done something is by showing us evidence that you have really hit those terrorists, and we will see that we want to see their dead body. We want to see terrorists with them dead body. We want to see, say, innocent people are free. We want to see that there is justice and equity. Prove it. You cannot just be going up and down. If they want to do this, not to do this now. Pretenders everywhere. You need to do something to show that you are really serious about doing it. Thank you, Don Azar. We appreciate you for this particular analysis. This was his analysis like like a top notch, honestly. Now I'm going to round it up with what our chief Martin said. He created he said, look, these people, they will pretend now as if they want to do something. But meanwhile, now why you let us see. Where is that video? Let me look for it. It's late here, but you know what we do. Okay, this is the video. Let me bring it. This is not going anywhere. There's something more for you. There's something more for you. See, this one is I may not be able to play it all, but and then let's listen to Martin Sose. These are very intelligent people, intelligent people. Martin Sose, that man is also a very intelligent guy. Very intelligent guy. Now let's listen to him. Where is that? Okay, play. Listen.
All right, so here is what you should expect. The good part of what is happening between Donald Trump and the Nigerian government, the US government and Nigerian government. Here's what you should expect. Very, very soon. They observe. Kidnapping for Nigeria go reduce. all those Boko Haram attack, Bello Truji attack, and co. All those things where they happen for the north, Benue, Jos, everywhere. It could reduce. The politicians where they don't have for Nigeria, where they get heavy hand, they will call all their boys to order and tell them to lay low first until the smoke blows out. That is what you should expect now. They no go dey all those Kogi road kidnapping, and it go reduce. Is it possible say you no go even hear again? It's very possible that you might not even hear again. You no go even hear say they kidnap anybody. Their ogas go don't call them. People who give them guns go don't call them. The people where they inside police, the people where they inside army, the people where they inside DSS and NSA, where they give them information, coordinates and all. Everybody go calm down. Because of this whole thing where they happen between Donald Trump. Because all of them, they fear. Maybe they don't go trace anything, come meet them. And which is the good part of all of this now. Because usually, I swear to God, by this kind of time, now in the team they hot. They will carry some people enter bush. They will expect large payments so that December they go flex and they'll flex their family. That's number one. Number two, there's this tradition where they get that kind 27, because 2024, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, they attack Bokos community of Plateau State back to back.
December time, they want
to finish them. I go Bokos that time. They do one. You show my popular picture where children there around me. Now the children of the people where they buy for Bokos be that. I go see them first and I look at the thing where they happen there. Do you understand? They born some people inside their motor, you know, mother and daughter, all of them, videos everywhere scatter. Everywhere scatter. So usually they go do all those things. So, but you see this thing where they happen now, it go reduce some. All of them go into hiding first. Everybody now go buy blue. So that's the good part of all of this. The bad part is that I don't know what Donald Trump wants. I am 100% sure the America cannot help you for free. Whatever thing they want, okay. But the good part of this now, I don't tell you now. There are a lot of things that cause terrorism in Nigeria, a lot. And this is the point I'm trying to make. Let me just make one point. Everybody that is doing analysis on social media are correct. There's nobody that is lying. The people that say Donald Trump wants to get something for Nigeria, I swear they are telling the truth. The people that are saying Donald Trump wants to come and help Christians, they are also telling the truth. The people that are saying that the natural resources, they are also everybody where they talk about Nigeria this period, everybody have truth in whatever. I don't listen to a lot of analysis. There are some states that there are some attacks that is being funded by religion in Nigeria. That's the motive behind it is a religious motive. There are some that those terrorists attack in the north. It is because they discovered maybe gold and they want to start mining gold in those communities because they don't want to give any part of it, not just gold. It can be tin ore, it can be a lot of, it can be tin, it can be a lot of, it can be diamond, it can be anything.
Yeah, thank you very much, very dark man. Yeah. The thing is that if these people are going to be calling their men back to withdraw, it will not help them. You know why? Because that's not an evidence that they have done anything. Because if you do anything, everybody will know. If you actually take action, people will know. You understand? So if you are fake, you fake it, I'm telling you, people will also know. So there's no way you will fake it that people will not know. So fake it or do the right thing. Like you Sabi, Donald Trump knows when Christians get that help, Christians will know. For example, the communities that these terrorists have occupied, the only thing that will prove that Tinubu have done something is those communities that terrorists occupied. Is either you take those terrorists, you shoot them all out, or you chase them back to wherever they came from. You arrest those that are responsible for the people that lost their lives. And then the owners of communities, the original owners of communities must come back and take their lands back. Because those lands does not belong to Fulani terrorists. Yeah, so you stop the terror, you stop the kidnapping, and then the people that occupied lands are still occupying land. No. It shows you have not done anything. So Donald Trump will come. And the people that are occupying people's lands, they should start running now, because if they don't run, they go hear up. All of them go collect. All of them will collect. So that's the much I want to say. It is already midnight here, and we've tried. So we're going to leave it now like that until tomorrow, by the grace of God. There's a video I wanted to show. I couldn't show it now because it's a long video. Maybe tomorrow I'll play a bit of it, tomorrow morning. And one of our mommy sent me that video. I'll play a bit of it tomorrow, and then from there we'll continue. Yeah, there's somebody that I saw that was following me, someone who is actually a very important personality in Europe here, a very important personality in Europe here, follows me. I saw it. His name is Gunther Fellinger. Gunther Fellinger is a chairman, Austrian committee for NATO enlargement for Austria, for NATO enlargement for Austria, Ukraine, Kosovo, Bosnia. It's actually fun. So in Twitter, a lot of things. Today I really know that, man. You're making impact on Twitter, man. This is a very important personality in Europe, European Union, chairman of Austrian Committee for NATO, is following me on Twitter. Yeah, thank you very much. Gunther Fellinger Jan is following me on Twitter. So if what I'm doing is nonsense, if I'm actually not making impact on Twitter, these important people will not follow me. Omoyele Sowore is also following me on Twitter. Mazi Simon Ekpa is following me on Twitter. Yeah, there are very important people following us on Twitter. We must continue this campaign. Yeah, we must continue this campaign. And I'm telling you, the enemies of Biafra will be defeated. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining me and watching tonight. It can only get better. You see, Nigeria, Dizu, they will never get it right. They will never get it right. So once again, I want to say thank you to Don Azar. I want to say thank you to Very Dark Man for their videos and their teachings that we have been able to use to learn tonight. I want to say thank you to those that are actually sharing and passing these messages across. Do not relent, do not stop, because victory is on the horizon. We must win. Believe me, we must win. We're going to close with this prayer again, once again, from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then we'll continue from where we'll stop tomorrow morning.
Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụla ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụla ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ndị ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe na ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkwa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịghị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. N'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt, gotu agba wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile. N'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị, anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwa anyị akpụ isi ala nye, ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ije ma na-asị, lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụghị iko n'ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'iyi eze ebube dị ngọzi. anya nwanyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkwa ha nsọ gị na-asị na emeghị iche ọzọ egwezuga gị anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị mmadụ onye ka a na-ajọ gị ise.
Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Please remember, those of you that want to join the 100 men, very, very important. And there's something that some of us have forgotten. There is the button they call Super Chat on YouTube. That's another way to support Vam Vam Vam. Most of the things we do it with resources. We pay for some of these, streaming apps. We pay for a lot of things. You can also support us by hitting the Super Chat button to encourage the man of God. A bottle of water is also a blessing from those of us that have been blessed by these messages. If you cannot support through the Super Chat, you can support through what we call PayPal. It's the PayPal there. It is paypal.me/RalphAjaz. You can go there and be a blessing to the man of God. God bless you. And until I see you again tomorrow, do not stop sharing these messages. Together,